In Kiev, Ukraine, an unnamed operative, Aka the protagonist, assists in a CIA assignment to foil an opera siege and retrieve a stolen cache of plutonium. During the operation, the plutonium is found to be fake, but the protagonist is saved by a masked gunman with a red string on his back. The protagonist is then abducted and threatened with torture until he bites on an apparent suicide pill before revealing any information. Upon waking, the protagonist learns the pill was a test of his loyalty. He is recruited into a secret organization, given only the information that the word Tenet and a cross-fingered gesture will open many doors for him. The protagonist infiltrates a facility where he learns that in the future, technology has been developed that allows objects to have their entropy reversed and move backward through time. To demonstrate this, a scientist presents him with bullets that fire in reverse. Tracking the metal from which the reversed bullets are made, the protagonist infiltrates the compound of an Indian billionaire with the aid of Neil, a British intelligence agent. He learns that it is in fact the billionaire's wife, Priya, who knows what is happening. Priya tells the protagonist that the time-reversing technology is under the control of a Russian arms dealer, Andrei Sater, who is in communication with an unknown agency from the future. In order to get to Sater, the protagonist approaches his estranged wife Kat. Kat tells the protagonist that Sater has her under his control due to a forged painting that she gave to him. The protagonist tries to win the trust of Kat by crashing a cargo plane into a warehouse and retrieving the painting from it within a free port at Oslo airport. During the operation, however, the protagonist and Neil are attacked by two masked men, one of whom is using a time-reversed gun. The attacker escapes before the protagonist is able to find out who he is. The protagonist returns to Kat, asking for her help in meeting Sater. Kat arranges for the protagonist to attend a dinner party hosted by Sater, but the oligarch does not trust the protagonist. The protagonist bargains for his life by offering to steal weapons-grade plutonium for Sater. The protagonist succeeds in stealing the plutonium from an armored car but is interrupted by a time-reversed vehicle. The protagonist uncovers Sater and his gang's plot. They are operating a temporal pincer movement in which they move both forwards and backward in time. At the temporal junction, Sater shoots Kat and leaves with her before reinforcements arrive to secure the temporal stile. The protagonist, Neil, and Kat follow Sater backward in time, traveling in a cargo ship container back to Oslo. The trio infiltrates the Freeport art storage facility once again, where they enter another temporal stile that allows Kat to move forwards through time again and have her gunshot wound healed. Further back in time, a military operation is launched whereby the protagonist and Neil attempt to retrieve the Doomsday device from an abandoned Soviet-era city, while Kat is with her husband on his yacht. Kat kills Sater, while the protagonist and Neil are able to retrieve the Doomsday device in time. During this operation, the protagonist notices that Neil has a red string on his back and that he was therefore the masked man who saved him during the opera siege. The protagonist then saves Kat from being killed by Priya after all of the film's events, revealing that he has been the leader of Tenet operations for 2 years in the past.